Hello, let's talk about Predator, Killer of Killers. Now, right off the bat, I want to say I'm sorry that this video is a little late. I meant to review this last night, but I was tired from work, and that brings me to point two. I'm currently tired from work, so I'm going to try not to talk for too long, because, oh my god, I'm exhausted. But I wanted to hop on here real quick and tell you about my thoughts on the most recent Predator film, Predator, Killer of Killers. This is an animated anthology film directed by, of course, the director of Prey, which is my favorite Predator movie like ever, and of course co-directed by Joshua Wasong. And these two dudes present us the story of three different tales involving a predator from different time periods. Basically, like Prey did, except now an anthology film. And honestly, I will say right off the bat, I do kind of wish that we sort of got three individual Prey sequels instead of them all together. Because, like, this movie's fun and really good, but I don't know, like, I loved the samurai segment, so that leads me to the stories. This is, of course, about a Viking, a Viking warrior who takes her son on a quest for revenge, a samurai who has to duel his brother, and of course, Torres, played by Rick Gonzalez of Coach Carter fame, him, and a character named Vandy, played by Michael Biehn. They of Terminator fame, actually. They work together to take down a predator in a World War II fighter pilot sequence. And both segments, the Viking, the Samurai, and the World War II plane sequence, are really good. The Viking, or sorry, the World War II and the World War II plane sequence, forgive me, and the Viking and the Samurai segments are really good. The Samurai feels very much like Samurai Jack. There's not a lot of dialogue, just really good action and some really good kills on the part of the Predator. And like I said, not a lot of dialogue. Like, it's a really good set piece of, like, oh, why maybe a Prey 2 about Samurai would be really fun. And then you have the World War II plane sequence where, like I said, Rick Gonzalez actually gives a really good performance, and I would have loved to have seen more of him. And Michael Biehn did amazingly well. I was very surprised at how amazing he was, considering, like, I liked him in Predator, and I thought he did great in Aliens, but, like, I never really thought Michael Biehn's a great actor, but he was really great. And the Viking one, honestly did kind of lack, I think, in some conviction. Like, I feel like the main actress who plays Ursa, whose name is Lisa Vinci, she, I don't think necessarily did a great job acting in English, but in Norse, she actually did rather well, because we do hear her at one point doing long stretches of Norse. And I don't know, like, I just don't think that the Viking segment was as strong as the other two. And I don't know, like, if it definitely suffers from things that I've heard other critics say anthology films suffer from. I feel like this might be the first anthology movie I've ever reviewed. But yeah, like, even, you know, very often anthology films do kind of suffer from, like, one story being better than the other one. Just look at the Animatrix or Batman Gotham Knights. You know, there's always that one story, or Visions, Star Wars Visions, where, you know, that was a whole hell of a lot better. You know, there were certain vignettes in that show, certain shorts, that were better than other ones. I literally did a very underrated ranking of all, like, at the time, 18 episodes, you know? By the way, go check that video out. And go watch my review of the other Predator films, because that playlist will be in the description. But, you know, like, you know, I've just, I don't know, I do sort of wish that maybe we could have had more time to flesh these out, because that's my biggest complaint. But no, I really enjoyed this film. And I think that the World War II plane stole the show. I loved the animation. I thought it was very good with how they chose to sort of, you know, because it looks like Blue-Eyed Samurai or Arcane, where like it looks like a moving painting. You know, it's a very gorgeous looking movie, and I thought the kills were fun too. So I do wish that the movie, you know, was a bit, you know, had a bit more time to flesh things out, but I ultimately did enjoy it, and I especially loved the ending when there actually was a small little connection to Prey. I was actually very excited, and if they made another one of these, I would absolutely, of course, once again, be there for day one, because I really loved this movie. I thought it was really good. I gave it 4 stars on Letterboxd, and yeah, like straight up, thought it was very, very fun and entertaining. I also love Prey, and like I said, I have reviewed like every Alien and Predator movie like just last year, so go check out that playlist. And yeah, I'm also really excited for Predator Badlands. That should be fun. But yeah, remember to comment down below and let me know, what did you think of this film? I'm sorry that this video is late, like I said. Remember that God, He made you special. He loves you very much. I hope you have a very lovely day. I hope you had a very lovely week. And I'm going to my room and lay down in my bed. Whew. So yeah, God bless.